Okay, students, I'm sure by now you would have done answering that quick activity that I gave you. Okay, so now let me just walk you through how I would have answered these two questions, the questions that I just gave you right now. Okay, before we even try to answer the question, it is very important that we read and interpret and try to see or to collect and gather the information that we are given from that data. Okay, so what we are given or what we are told is that we have 10 apples, 7 pears, 2 grapes, and 6 bananas. Okay, and then we have a key. The key tells us that 1 vote is equal to 1 fruit. Remember that it is very important to read the key before answering the question, because if you don't read the key, you're going to end up getting or analyzing the data the wrong way. Okay, so now let us try to answer this question. How would you solve the total number of fruits per category if each smiley face represents 2 fruits? Take note of this. It says 2 fruits. So now the number of smiley faces, the number of people has changed to 2. So now it means that 1 person is equal to 2 fruits. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to take the number of the apples and then we're going to multiply them by 2. It is very important that you know your times tables when doing this. Remember, I taught you. So what you're going to say is that 10 apples times 2 is equal to 20 new apples. 7 pears times 2 is equal to 40 new pears. 2 grapes times 2 is equal to 40 new grapes. And 6 bananas times 2 is equal to 12 bananas. So if they said they wanted, so that's going to be your answer. But if they said they wanted a total number of the whole data itself, what you would have done is that you would have added 20 apples by 14 apples plus 4 grapes plus 12 bananas. Then it would have given you a new total number. Okay, let us move on to the next question. Okay, our question says, how many more people like apples than grapes? Sorry. Who can remind me what the word more than tells us? Okay, so the word more than, remember that it tells us to do what? To subtract. Okay. So now we know that how many apples do we have? We have 10 apples. So it's 10 and then more than, which is what? Subtract. And then how many grapes do we have? Look at your data. Go back to your data. We have 2 grapes. So 10 minus 2 gives us what? Give us a total number of 8 apples. So 8 people like. So it tells us that 8 people like apples. Okay. So the next way we could have done this is that you could have taken your beads. Okay, you can even use bins and everything you find around the house. You'd have just said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the total number of apples minus what? The number of grapes, which is 2. So you're going to do what? You take away the 2, which gives us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now it tells us that 8 more people prefer eating apples than grapes.